through this. Indulge me for just 1 second. I want to say thank you to Free to Breathe for being a support community and an educational tool that I could turn to when I most needed it. I'm sorry.
We love you.
We love you.
And I want to thank my family and friends who are here today, all of them in this. And they're here to help all of us raise money and awareness for lung cancer. Most importantly, I want to thank my husband, Sven. He's my biggest cheerleader, my positive thinker, my information gatherer, my pain in the butt motivator, and my superhero. Without him, I can honestly say I don't know where I would be or what I would do. A year ago, right now, I was preparing for the busiest summer of my life. I was going to hit 4 countries and 10 cities for fun and for work. It was a great summer. Little did I know that the nagging pain that I had in my thigh and in my hip would actually turn out to be something way more serious. 10 months ago, I was given the most terrifying news: stage 4 non-small cell lung cancer. I had broken my femur, and because of that femur break, believe it or not, it was good news, we were able to find that cancer. Without that break, I had no other symptoms. I did have tumors and lesions in my right lower lobe, a lymph node near it, my right femur, and my brain. Thank goodness for that horrible break. That painful, horrible experience helped to catch the cancer that was making multiple homes in my body. I had no symptoms, none. But after that break, after x-rays and tests and MRIs and scans, and then biopsies and surgery, I heard those words, lung cancer. I had the typical thoughts: I'm too young and I don't want to die. My world stopped rotating for just a moment, and the only things I could feel were the pain and fear in my heart and my husband's hand in mine. Then the world came back into focus, and my amazing medical team at Hillman Cancer Center rallied around me. My biopsies and blood were sent out for the genomic testing that we mentioned, and I was scheduled for cyberknife surgery on my brain and radiation on my now repaired and titanium reinforced leg. Soon, because of funding from events like this and researchers that are paving the way, we would know what we were dealing with. For me, that meant hitting the jackpot of lung cancer, a mutation that can be treated with targeted drugs, a TKI as they call it, or oral chemo. Twice a day for 10 months now, I take a few pills that are attacking the cancer. It's really much more complicated than that, and how it really all works, I don't fully understand it. That's his job. I'm glad I don't have to fully understand it for it to work, but what I can tell you is that I've had 2 good rounds of scans and that the medication is working.
All right.
The reality is, though, that that is for now. I know that someday it won't. A resistance will develop, and then I'll go on to one of the other options currently approved, or one that is in trial or development, or maybe one that is just a glimmer in some researcher's eye. I've chosen not to look at the life expectancy rates because research is blowing those out of the water. And I want to be one of the people who helps to continue to extend that life expectancy and maybe even find a cure for lung cancer.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
My goals are simple. I want to enjoy life. I want to make it to 50 and then to 60, because my theory is by the time I'm 60, the advances in medicine will be helping me to treat my lung cancer as the chronic disease that I see it as, and not the death sentence I originally thought it was. But to do that, medical science needs to stay one step ahead of my sneaky, life-cheating cancer cells. That is why I walk today and will continue to raise money for Free to Breathe, to provide funding for research that will benefit not only me, but you, because we all share just the one common risk factor that it takes for lung cancer, and that is lungs.
Thanks, Tony. All right.